everybody, it is I, Aaron Aliff, and today we will be doing another episode of Siren Discussions. It has been forever, so I'm sorry for not uploading these episodes, but, everybody's been busy once in a while. So today I'm joined by two special people. So I'm here with Cameron, Sirens in Northeast Ohio.
Hello, everyone.
And then here's my other friend who you might recognize from my Thunderbeam video. His name's Bruin, and his YouTube name is Stormwarning04.
Hello, everybody.
So, today we will be doing an episode on the top 10 most common and most rare outdoor warning sirens in the U.S. So, hope you guys subscribe, like, and drop a comment down below, and subscribe to Cameron and Bruin and all the other boys. And also leave a like down below for Cameron, who apparently passed out during the making of this video. So, yeah, let's get a rip in the chat for Cameron.
Yes, and before we start, I must say this will probably be a much calmer one because Jonathan is not in this one. As you know, if you've watched the previous ones, he likes to make random noises.
Sorry, Jonathan.
Rip. Alright, so let's get to it. Common sirens. So let's save the rare sirens for last. Please note that some are so common that we had to put the entire series in its slide.
So, common siren number 10, the Federal Signal Modulator series. The Federal Signal Modulator series are a good choice for colleges because of their voice capability and good coverage. The one on the left, the 4016, is at University of Toledo, and the 2008 is at Ashland University.
So yeah. Common siren number 9, Federal Signal Eclipse 8. Federal Signal Eclipse 8s are the main siren in Nashville. They are also a common siren in Iowa. These sirens are also common because they replaced the STH-10. And so, the Eclipse 8 began production in 2006 when the STH-10 was discontinued in 2005. Alright, go. Whelen Vortex / 4004. Whelen Vortex / 4004 sirens are fairly common in states like Ohio and other Midwest states. Go.
Bruin's turn.
Okay, Federal Signal XT22. Federal Signal XT22s are very common siren in the Midwest. Like the STH and Model 5, their designs help them carry further.
The Federal Signal Model 2. The Federal Signal Model 2/2T started production in 1917 and is even still made today. The old versions from before 1950 were the old Federal Code Model 2s. Being over 100 years old and counting, these are pretty common.
Federal Signal STH-10s. Federal Signal STH-10s are a common choice for small towns. With their unique design that helps them carry far, it's no wonder that cities just love these sirens. They were a top pick that Federal Signal actually brought them back for 5 years, even though they previously discontinued them. Alright, we're gonna go.
Number 4, Federal Signal Model 5s. Model 5s are a pretty popular siren, being one of the oldest sirens and being produced for quite some time. There's no doubt that these are really common.
Alright, Cameron.
Common siren number 3, the Federal Signal Thunderbolt. Even though Thunderbolts are slowly being replaced and catching the 2001 virus, they are still very common. Now, despite a portion of them being inactive from older civil defense systems, that doesn't make them any less common.
AKA Cincinnati and AKA Cleveland, Ohio.
And Chicago.
Common siren number 2, American Signal T128. Number 2 on our list is the T128. T128s are commonly used for nuclear power plants sirens, but lots of Midwest cities use these are their sirens, like Des Moines, Iowa. Some nuclear power plants that use these sirens are TMI, or 3 Mile Island, Peach Bottom Nuclear Power Station, and other systems. There we go.
Now, the most common siren of all, the Federal Signal 2001 series. I think it's safe to say that 2001s are very common. 2001s make up a good portion of Federal Signal sirens in pretty much every state. With there being 8 different versions of the 2001 series, that calls for a pretty common siren.
Alright, now it's for the Rare Bois. Rare siren number 10, Sterling 2V8. Sterling 2V8s aren't the rarest on this list, but certainly aren't common. There isn't a lot of information about the 2V8, so just enjoy what you have here. They kind of look like Hershey Kisses too. 2V8s were a choice on fire sirens, as some towns installed them for alerting the volunteers in a fire call. Cameron, go.
The American Signal T112. Just like the Eclipse NH, this is a T121 without any horns. There are only 5 of these sirens known in existence, and of course, besides the one in Fremont, 3 or 4 others are in Wisconsin, because Wisconsin has every siren. This means they make her rare list.
Rare number 8, the Federal Signal Eclipse NH. The Eclipse NH is basically an Eclipse 8, but it doesn't have any horns. There are only a handful that have been found. They have been found in Iowa and New York. There were only made for a few years, but towns just paid the few extra dollars for more coverage.
H.O.R. Sro-Drone. The H.O.R. Sro-Drone is mostly found in the eastern United States, but they aren't common despite mostly being in New York and other cities/states. The Sro-Drone has a housing similar to the Federal Signal Model 3. The left picture is an H.O.R. Sro-Drone in Edinburgh, Ohio, and the right picture is a H.O.R. Sro-Drone in Elmwood Place, Ohio, by Cincinnati. And the Elmwood Place Sro-Drone does a daily curfew 9 p.m. blast.
That's in 3 minutes.
Oh,
actually 2. The Federal Signal Model 3, number 6. Model 3s are the half version between the Model 2 and the Model 5. Most Model 3s are 12-port and sound like 2001s, but then you have the 8-port ones, which are even more rare. They don't provide as much coverage as the Model 5s and whatnot, but Model 3s are still common choices for fire sirens in small towns.
The left picture is a Federal Signal Model 3 in Kidron, Ohio, and it is one of the only 8-port models still in existence. And the left picture is the right picture is another Model 3, which is, I believe, 12-port.
It's in Pennsylvania.
Okay, rare siren number 5, the ACA Banshee 110 and 115. ACA Banshees look like hats, but they are rare sirens in most states. Banshees are also nuclear power plant sirens, and over 20 were installed in West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania for the Beaver Valley Nuclear Power Plant in Shippingport, Pennsylvania. Sirens were installed within a 10-mile radius of the plant, and it extended down to West Virginia, Ohio, and PA. Most are found in Wisconsin and Illinois.
Now, I'm just going to say this now. Banshees are kind of common, but they're still enough to make the rare list.
Rare siren number 4, ACA Cyclone 120 and 125. ACA Cyclones are pretty rare sirens and are only found in some states, and since ACA was founded in Wisconsin, that's where most of these sirens are found. Some are found in Illinois, and some maybe in other states.
Aaron, 2 things. A, they're my favorite siren, and B, you did not just say Illinois.
I said Illinois, Cameron.
Okay, and speaking of noise, let's talk about the Super Sirens. The H.O.R. Super Sirens are very rare sirens, and less than 150 were ever made. The only places that still have Sirexes, both active and inactive, Chicago, Illinois, Hamilton, Ohio, Toledo, Ohio, New York City, whatever that town is.
Massapequa.
Thank you. Madison, Wisconsin.
Binghamton, New York. Holyoke, Massachusetts.
Boston/Newton, Massachusetts. Winter Haven, California. Bellingham, Washington, and Sacramento, California.
Go, Bruin.
Rare siren number 2, the Chrysler Bell Victory Siren. There is no doubt about it, these are some rare sirens. They were very common during the Cold War because they were the only siren around. These produce a Burger King Whopper 138 decibels at 100 feet, making this the loudest siren ever.
Rare siren, for the most rarest siren known to be existent on the planet. ACA Hurricane. ACA hurricanes do look like trumpets and do suck, but they are still rare and cool. Only 4 of these remain in the entire world. And yes, one is in Wisconsin because they have every siren. And also, ACA hurricanes are not garbage, Cameron, whoever wrote that, but whatever.
Yes, they are. They are rubbish.
No, they're not rubbish.
Rubbish.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please rate and subscribe to myself and Sirens in Northeast Ohio and Storm Warning 04, who also helped create this amazing video. Big thanks to Kurt, FireFreaks57, Cameron, and others for their pictures featured in the video.